stringing me along.
I told you that I wanted us to go to bed tonight, but you're too far gone.
You're a liar.
Are you all right? Does she know?
What are they doing here?
How much did you give him?
Maybe too much.
It might not have even been a match.
Well, we'll never know.
I stand by our decision.
Oh, our decision.
Yes, our decision. We are a couple, a team.
No. Come on, you must think I was born yesterday. It was your decision, and you made it out of spite.
Adam has his whole future ahead of him, whereas Peter, he's a middle-aged drunk and he is clinging onto the bar rail for dear life, and he has been ever since I've known him. So say he did get Adam's liver, what, 5, 10 years down the line? He'd fall off the wagon again. So whose turn would it be to go under the knife next time? Is it going to be Simon? Bertie? How many people have to be guilted into helping him until he gets the message?
It's a disease.
You're a disease. You just took it for granted, the pair of you. Oh, Adam, he'll do it. Did you even stop to think what he thought, let alone what I might have to say?
Peter had to be talked into it, you know?
Oh, Carla. Nobody else matters in your world except you. You just snap your fingers and you expect everything to happen.
Yeah, of course I do. You have no idea.
But I don't blame you for putting him first. But please, can you just not act so wounded when I put my husband first too?
Okay, you said your piece.
Oh, why are you acting so hurt now?
All right, Sarah, listen. If Peter does die, it won't be on you.
I know it won't be on me. Oh, Carla, do you think that I need your blessing? I don't want Peter to die, but if he does, I will not regret this for a minute.
And I won't regret sleeping with Adam.
Good night.
I bet he don't regret it either.
Really? Are you sure? Do you know what? I'm not even going to tell you what he said.
Oh, of course, he told you everything you needed to hear. They always do, Sarah, but, you know, I know the truth about that night. So does he. But don't worry. He likes you well enough.
Sorry?
Well, you know, he said you met on a whim. I mean, it didn't sound much in the way of passion, but maybe I was reading too much into it at the time, you know. Or maybe he just knows deep down he's still playing second fiddle to Gary Windass.
Oh, are you deluded? You're the second fiddle. Time and time again. Peter was mad to leave Leanne.
Then why did it?
Oh, because you tempted him away. And not just from her, was it? But it was from his own son, too. But there he is, 10 minutes later, knocking off a barmaid half of his age. So whatever it is that you have to offer him clearly wasn't enough, was it, Carla? But now you are all he's got. And everyone knows it.
That's not true.
Oh, come on. Should hear what this lot say about you. Oh, but to your face, they're all lovely, but behind your back, you're a laughing stock. You're a joke, Carla, and so is Peter.
That's not true.
What should we do with a drunken sailor? Who cares?
We bonded over a camper van. I couldn't feel worse. Bad enough she was married. But you were inside and that didn't even stop me. Far from it. I was glad.
You sat there, playing tiles with me.
The lows of the low, man. I'm always trying to make up with someone, trying to clear up some mess or the other. No one else is always mine.
You can't be after me sympathy.
It's been a long day, man. All right, look, come on. Take a shot. Lay me out. I deserve it.
I'm not laying anybody out. I'm ill.
Probably not my place to say this, but is she happy?
No! It's not your place to say it.
I hope we can still be friends.
Give me back my phone.
You're not getting your phone back until we found what we're looking for.
I tried to help him. I did everything that I could.
Well? Nothing. Not so far, anyway.
I don't know what you were expecting.
I just thought he'd be stupid enough to brag about it. Yeah, but there's nothing in these texts.
What text? Who would I possibly be texting?
Maybe he's just been careful.
Keep looking.
You're all crazy. I did nothing wrong!
Corey! Corey. Corey.
I don't know where I'm up to with you. You go from hero to villain and back again before I've had a chance to turn round.
Well, you should have more faith.
Hey, fancy having your life saved by a child, though.
Well, if it'd gone the other way, it might have been easier for you, eh?
Where do you think you'd have ended up?
Ooh. I reckon purgatory, while he made up his mind.
Bristol 1 minute, purgatory the next day.
Hey, Bristol might be one of the better ideas I've had.
And what's Bristol got that Manchester hasn't?
Zach.
Don't let Jake or Liam hear you saying that.
And Jock the gorilla.
Who?
Bristol Zoo, there's 8 of them now. Yeah, Jock's the daddy, he's a silverback. Might swap in places with him, actually. He gets to sit around all day and pick his nose.
Well, you already do that.
Yeah, but not for a living.
I don't like zoos.
Well, there's Cheddar Gorge, Wookiee Hole, the SS Great Britain.
All right. I don't want you to go. But I think it's probably for the best. Oh, he's still out cold.
No one's seen him.
It don't look like it.
Are there any cameras out there?
I didn't see any.
We can't just leave him.
Why not?
Because he might die and we'd have killed him.
Let them throw us in jail?
Look, you haven't done anything wrong. Okay, but if we leave him down there, you'll be in just as much trouble as we are.
Everyone dies eventually. Some deserve it more than others.
All right, enough.
Look, we were supposed to get information off his phone. That's all.
Just do it then.
There must be something.
Not from what I can see.
I vote we go home and leave him. Like he did with me and Seb. Why don't we do it now?
Because it's wrong and you know it. Okay, he's lying, unconscious, in broad daylight. Someone comes out of these flats, we've had it. He needs an ambulance and we need to be the ones to call it.
He was your son. You decide.
Yeah, he's on his way to hospital now. Were you drinking too?
No. I mean, I don't really drink.
It shouldn't have been anywhere near us. It's DS Swain who's dealing with the case.
What did they say? Is he gonna die?
My son was Nina's boyfriend. Look, do you need us to come with you to give statements?
No. As long as I know where to find you.
I should have shoved his phone back in his pocket.
You've still got it?
Come on.
Okay. We'll give her our love. Thanks for letting us know. Gemma? She's still at Rita's. Says she'll stay the night.
There's no one front of house. Kevin is waiting at the bar.
So why didn't you serve him?
'Cause you're on shift, not me.
You're back. Again.
I caught up with him. Yeah, surprisingly civilized.
Still haven't found Sharon.
You know, I was thinking, if Scott hadn't have rocked up, we'd still be ticking along, same as ever.
Ticking along.
was all we could manage.
I think I found something.
Where?
The health app. Like, tracks everywhere he's been.
Well,
He went somewhere a couple of days after. It's pretty close to where it happened.
well, that don't prove anything.
It was the middle of the night. At 3:07 a.m. The police questioned him earlier that day. But it looks like a ginnel or something. It's not a road.
Well, where did he go then? Can you tell?
The river.
Won't the police have checked it already?
He mustn't have been on his old phone. He only got this when they let him out.
Then they'll know we took it.
They told him already.
If he's still alive.
And if this turns out to be nothing,
Then they come after us.
How long do you think it'd take for you to get back with Nicola?
Where's this come from?
Just being realistic.
She's not even single.
If she was.
You were saying I should go to Bristol a minute ago.
No, I wasn't. I said that I think it was probably for the best, and you agreed.
Right, we can start again. From scratch. Let's pretend that we're not even married. Pretend we've just met. No, come on. I'm Gary, what's your name?
Maria,
Well, it's nice to meet you, Maria. What are you doing Friday night?
bit forward.
Let me take you for a drink.
We're having one now.
Well, there you go then. We're speeding through the gears. You just say the word.
I'm such a fool.
I mean, I would invite you back to mine, but they don't allow guests.
Hotel Metcalf.
It's killing me.
Right, okay, you can come home. But you're sleeping on the sofa.
What about my poor back?
No, I mean it. No creeping around in the dark, tapping on my bedroom door.
I promise.
Unless you really, really have to.
Look, I know it doesn't sound like much, okay, but what was he doing at 3 o'clock in the morning, half a mile from where it happened?
and then go into the Irwell.
Look, you've only got his old phone. Okay, that app, it tracks everywhere he's been since it happened.
Isn't that worth checking?
So, he gave you his phone?
Look, I told you, okay, he was just showing me some pictures before he conked out. So I still had it when he fell down the stairs.
You should have given it to him earlier.
I know, I just forgot. You know, there was so much going on. It was only after that I decided to have a snoop on it. So as if it isn't legal. Hey, but those GPS devices, they must make your job much easier.
Yeah, we'll take a look.
Mad night.
Indeed. If it wasn't for a telescope-wielding 10-year-old, Loverboy might be dead.
Can you just not call him that, please?
What, a telescope-wielding 10-year-old?
Lover boy.
Well, I'm glad he isn't. Dead, that is.
Me and Carla had a pretty big fight.
You look unscathed.
Well, I'm not.
What?
She said some really horrible things about us.
She's upset. She thinks we've let him down.
No, I'm not talking about that. She made out that you were settling for me, that we got together on a whim. Is that what you told her?
No.
She basically... Do you know what? I'm not even telling you because it's just too humiliating.
Sarah, spit it out.
She said that you never really loved me.
And what does she know about
Well,
it?
plenty, according to her. Yeah, she said I'll never know what happened that night, that you poured your heart out to her. Oh, and as for the sex...
It wasn't all that, trust me.
Do you know, I was hoping for some reassurance.
I refuse to play this game. I should never have let it happen, and I'm embarrassed that it did. All right? Have you looked in the mirror? Why are we doing this again? They wanted a piece of my liver. You said no.
Oh, don't put it on me. I didn't say no.
I'm not blaming you, I'm thanking you. You brought me to my senses. We've made the right decision. Let's skip the curry and go home, yeah?
You weren't perfect. even before Ronnie came along.
Why? What did I do wrong?
Well, this might sound petty, but you never check the best before dates when you go shopping.
That's the worst you can say about me.
You buy bread that goes off the same day.
You lied about your criminal past.
My criminal past was dead and buried until Scott came along. So was yours.
I haven't got a criminal past.
Taking Kevin's baby.
I was ill. I had a full-scale mental breakdown. They put me in the hospital.
I know they did, I know. I did a terrible thing a long time ago. But I've paid for it now, with interest. It was hell in there. And all the time you were slipping into the guest room.
Once. It happened once.
But it happened.
Yeah, and so did Liz MacDonald.
Oh, for crying out loud, you forgave me!
Yeah, well, I was mad to.
Well, at least you weren't in prison.
Is that your best defence?
Well, what's yours?
I was lonely. I was lonely long before they locked you up.
We got over Liz MacDonald.
Who says I did?
Lonely. You were never going to tell me, were you?
I wanted to.
To clear your conscience or to rub my nose in it? No, you wanted to, but you didn't. So, where's the trust?
Trust. You are unbelievable, you really are.
You know, it's probably for the best, because I don't think I'd have been able to forgive you.
I beg your pardon.
I'd have tried.
I made one mistake because I was stuck here on my own whilst you were rotting in jail compared to everything that you've put me through, and I'm the one who has to be forgiven.
Look.
No! Thank God he came along. Somebody younger and fitter, because now I can see you for what you really are. Just a needy old man who has wasted 5 years of my life. So go on, sling your hook. Buy your own flaming bread, and this time, don't come back.
Orphanage Lane.
Goes to a dead end behind the biscuit factory.
I don't know it.
They stole his phone tonight. That's a crime right there. Why aren't you investigating that?
Maybe you'd recognise it if we took you there.
I know the biscuit factory. We had a tour when I was at Bessie Street.
They make cookies. Dunkers.
We've got CCTV footage of you heading into Orphanage Lane at 3 a.m. 2 days after the attack.
I've been going out walking in the middle of the night to clear my head.
So you do remember?
Maybe I went there.
But you'd never been there before.
No.
You sure? Because we went back to the night of Seb Franklin's attack and looked at the same CCTV footage. And there you are again. You wearing a tracksuit, carrying a rucksack.
Well, of course he was. He was supposed to be at football.
You emerge without the rucksack, wearing what looks like a pair of jeans and a hoodie.
I got changed. Is that a crime compared to what they did to me tonight?
Can you not see how traumatic this evening must have been for him? He's lucky to be alive. He's underage. They filled him full of booze. So much booze he passed out, and then they pushed him down the stairs.
When you returned to Orphanage Lane 2 nights later while you were clearing your head, you emerged with the rucksack. The health app on your phone tracks you heading towards the Irwell via Crab Street.
The health app on his phone? Is that the same phone they stole from him tonight? Is that where you're getting all this?
Did you throw the bag into the river?
No.
A diver's taking a dip as we speak, because when the cameras pick you up again, guess what? No rucksack.
You're bullying a schoolboy.
Were you wearing that tracksuit when you attacked Seb Franklin?
He doesn't have to answer these questions, not without a lawyer present.
Yes. I was wearing it. I didn't attack anyone. I was trying to help him. I got rid of it just in case it was covered in his blood.
Find out who'll be crowned the winner of The Masked Dancer in the final tomorrow night on ITV at 7:30. But coming up next, from the boxing ring to the harsh terrain of Dartmoor, it's Bear and Nicola Adams' wild adventure.